The Labour College of Canada is a 4-week intensive university-level program of labour education for labour activists, labour leaders, people who may already be in some level of leadership position, but are going to be increasingly taking on more leadership within their organizations. We have courses on labour history, on globalization, on research, on economics, and several others. But the idea is, again, that this is part of the continuum of labour education. But it is a much more rigorous plan, rigorous program than most activists would have either in their own union's education program or through the CLC's various schools throughout the country. We have as well an intersession learning project that happens in between the two-week sessions. And that's again something that the student does, hopefully in collaboration with their union or with their community, so that again, we call it a give back to the union. It's something that the union can see very clearly, a project that the student has done and how the student's skills can be used otherwise. Our programs have to be rooted in what people need to know today, but they also need to know our history, and they need to know what it is that we're likely to need in the future. We have as well a phenomenal leadership program that takes place over all 4 weeks. So again, this is a program that students aren't likely to get in their own organizations. We brought in ideas from Europe. We brought in ideas from the US. We brought in ideas from other places in Canada, primarily the FTQ in Quebec, and said, okay, how will we create this? What excites me is when I see students interacting with each other in a respectful way, challenging each other about new concepts that they've learned. Did they agree with that? Did they not agree with it? Well, what would happen if we did this? I don't know if that would work in my union. Oh, I finally understand why this happened. Or I finally understand how that piece of history, economics, globalization fits with what I'm struggling with. And I think, by the way, for the labor movement, oftentimes our disagreements between leaders are because we don't know each other as people. We've not had the privilege of this experience. So these leaders will have had the privilege of that experience, and in 10 years or 5 years or 5 months from now, they'll be able to say, yes, I know this person, there's a problem between our two organizations, we can sit down and talk about this, we can work this out. And when people go back, they will go back with, yes, some extra skills, but a lot of extra knowledge and a lot of extra confidence.